Hey guys, Catholics here, and I'm bringing you another Pokemon narrative Wi-Fi battle. Today is a roulette battle between myself and 777 from TPX chat. Let's get it started. So it's just a 15 battle roulette, you know, just pick the random pokes, and he didn't know that you lead with the lead you're given in roulette, so it doesn't really matter. So he leads with his actual lead, which is his Persian, and I lead with what I got first, which is my Swallow. So I switch out because I know he's going to fake out, so I go straight to my Ferrothorn to give him some Iron Bars damage and pretty much take nothing from it after leftovers. And he goes to the fake out as I thought, and I haven't faced a Persian in ages, and I just remember they fake out and that's about it. So I didn't know what he was going to do now, or else I wouldn't have left Ferrothorn to take the Hypnosis, because it's kind of annoying because Ferrothorn's kind of useful. So he hypnoses me and I'm thinking, oh crap, that sucks. So there you go, Ferrothorn's asleep, so I'm going to have to switch out to something else, and he switches out as well because he can't do anything to me, obviously. So he goes to his Zam, and I switch to my Heatran, my Vestite, which is my Heatran. And I thought this was my Specs Heatran at the like when I was doing this, because I didn't check the items before I started, but it turns out that it's my Scarfed one. So I go for the Dark Pulse, and it isn't going to kill because he's at +1, and this is only Scarfed. Oh no, it must be Specs. Weird. Surprised it doesn't kill, to be honest, with a Specs Dark Pulse, but it doesn't, and he kills me with Focus Blast, which sucks because it hits to start with, which is annoying because it's fairly low accuracy, but it's what you get. So Heatran, who's probably my favourite Pokemon on this team, dies, and I'm left now to send in Swallow, and I kill him off with a quick attack because it's always going to kill a Zam because Zam has no physical defense. So that was easy enough, and he sends in Rotom Fan, and I haven't faced one of these before actually, so this is new. I did watch one of Quando Ren's videos, and I think he used Power Fusion or something, so I thought I'd take go to my special ball, which is Marshmallow here, my Clefable, and he goes for the Thunder Wave, which isn't a really big deal because I'm packing the Heal Bell because I made this a couple of days ago after Puno was all telling me that I needed a Wish Pass for my RU team, so made this, and carries Heal Bell, Wish, Protect, and I have 3 variants. One carries Seismic Toss, one Toxic, and one the Flamethrower, and I think this is my Flamethrower one. So yeah, doesn't really come into play though because I never have to attack with it. And he gets Flinch, but doesn't really matter because it doesn't really do any damage. He gets a second Flinch or a Confusion here, I think. I think it's a Flinch, which sucks because now I'm taking quite a few, and I'm thinking, well, if I take 2 or 3 more, I'm gonna die, and it'll be really stupid. And then he gets a crit, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting hacked over to the max by this thing. But unfortunately, I get the Wish off here, which is not too bad. And I think I go for the... what do I go for? I don't know. I think I might go for the Seismic Toss or the Flamethrower or something. Doesn't really matter. I must have gone for the attacking move, and I have myself in Confusion, and I live for 12, but I kind of knew I was going to live because I was kind of calculating out how much I'd done. He'd already hit me 4 times, so I kind of averaged it out. And I take the Wish and get back to half health, and I think my Confusion's probably going to run out next turn anyway, so he switches out to Garchomp, and I just go for another Wish, predicting him to keep air slashing me. And I'm definitely not going to stay in versus this Garchomp because he's going to just destroy my Clefable, and my only move is Fire Blast or Flamethrower or something, so not really going to hurt Garchomp that much. So I switch out to my Ferrothorn, who's now awake thanks to Heal Belling it. And he Swords Dances, and I'm thinking, oh well, not a big deal, Ferrothorn's like massive bulk, so pretty much going to live this with ease. And then he does a truckload of damage to my Ferrothorn, and I'm like, oh shite, this is bloody awful. Can't live a second one, so I go for the Leech Seed, thinking, well, at this point I thought, no way this is more than 50% of my Ferrothorn, it'll be easy to just sort him out with Leech Seed and Gyro Ball. And then, no, take heaps of damage. So, I think he's going to Earthquake again, because his other moves are probably not effective against Ferrothorn, so I switch out to Swallow, and he does. So, at this point I'm like, haha, now I shall use Fizzy Stardust tactic of Brave Bird everything, and just go straight to the face with the Brave Bird. I did take a while to take this move actually because I was looking up base speeds because I remember Garchomp being really fast, and I wasn't sure how fast Swallow was, but faster than Garchomp apparently. And he thinks I'm going to switch back to Ferrothorn here to resist the outrage that's probably coming because of the way that I switched to Swallow. But no, I switched to, I just go straight for the Brave Bird, and after his Earthquake, which doesn't hit me, he dies to Leech Seed damage, which is cool. Take the Fake Out here from the Persian. I thought I was faster, honestly, than this, but apparently I'm not, so I get hit by the U-turn. Not really a big deal, because I was just going to go for the Brave Bird anyway, which probably would have killed me with the recoil. And he sends in his Mew. And this is a physically defensive Mew, because it lives a Brave Bird to start with, which is pretty impressive, or a crit Brave Bird at that, which means this would have taken it really well. So, kill myself off with recoil, he's down pretty low, and I send in my Crest Breaker, which is my Escavalier, which is purely to kill Crest, because I got massive Crest Rage the last time I played against an RU team. I'll upload that battle later when the Acoustic Kind decides to upload his. But Crest Rage incites you to make pokes that kill Crest, so this is my anti-Crest Bug Steel, and it has Sub Sword Stance, Mega Horn and Iron Head, and so that variant, while annoying, isn't really a big deal because I can just Sword Stance up on it. So I Sword Stance and he goes for this. He goes for the softball while I sub. Or while I Sword Stance, no. I Sword Stance and he goes for the softball, so at this point I'm at +5 because I'm burnt. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure that Mega Horn will kill because it's stab, this is adamant, life orbed, +1. No way this doesn't kill. So Mega Horn hits and his physically bulky Mew goes down, 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 dead. So that's always nice, because getting rid of walls is always a fun time, especially when your opponent's called Wall Breaker. And I live with quite a bit, and I'm behind a sub, so that's pretty hacks, so pretty much going to kill the next thing that comes in. He goes to the Fake Out, probably thinking he could break my sub with it, but he doesn't. I don't know what ability this has. Maybe it has Technician or something as to why he went for that. Or I don't know what his fourth move is, because he's got Fake Out, U-turn and Hypnosis, and I don't know what his fourth move was, because I thought he could have probably broken my sub there with his fourth move if he had it. And so, still behind a sub, I can do one more attack because of my low health and my life orb and flame burnt. So he sends in his Rotom Fan, and I decide to go for the Mega Horn because my other move is Iron Head, which is 4 times resisted by this, so better to go for the, wait, is it 4 times resisted? No. Yes, no, only 2 times resisted. So I don't know why I didn't go for the Iron Head, because Mega Horn could have missed, which could have been pretty crucial. So bad decision is bad, but I get away with it in the end. And so I send in my Virizion, who's nicknamed Won't See Coming, because it's an awful set, which it's like the first poke I made, and it has Toxic, Light Screen, Recycle, no, not Recycle, Refresh, and Leaf Blade. And it is just a terrible poke. I think the next day I made a new one, which is just a dual screener. And so he goes for the Parafusion on me, and fortunately, with probably the most haxiest move of the game, I managed to break through Confusion and Paralysis to hit a low accuracy move in Toxic, which is pretty key to winning this game, because that thing, I can't really touch it because I've got this left, Clefable and Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's moves are resisted, and it can probably kill it with an Air Slash, and Clefable doesn't really have anything to hit it with. So I get the Toxic, which is nice, and he sends in his Swallow, and I make a pretty key move here, which is I switch out of my Virizion because I don't want it damaged, so that I can kill the Swallow with it later, and I'll show you how I do that. He gets his Flame all activated by switching into the Swallow, of course, and I protect to see what he's going to do and get some leftovers recovery and all that jazz. So he goes for the Brave Bird, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't know, first off, I'm not particularly sure why he didn't Facade, because if he'd Facaded, then he probably would have won this game, but he went for the Brave Bird. Maybe some, some fizzy wannabiness going on, because everyone wants to be fizzy. And so I send in my Virizion, which is my master plan here, with 400 hit points, and I'm like, haha, I've won this game now, because you'll take shit tons of damage from Brave Bird, and I will be able to kill you with Ferrothorn, which is genius. So he takes practically all his health down and recoil damage from that Brave Bird, and plus burn, he's down really low. And I sent in my Ferrothorn, and I thought he would just Brave Bird to try and kill me, but he doesn't, so I went for the Leech Seed anyway, I think. Yeah. So he sends back in his second to last, which is this Rotom Fan, which is Toxic and now Leech Seeded. And I think an Air Slash could probably still kill me from here, so I'm thinking, and he might have, I was thinking that an Air Slash might have killed, and he might have flinched me as well, so better to switch out. So I switch out now to try and save my Ferrothorn, because it's really the only thing that's going to stop me from dying to that Swallow. And he goes for the T-Bolt. I think he might have predicted my switch back to Clefable, because T-Bolt hit Clefable harder, but it would have hit Ferrothorn not as hard, so probably why he switched it out. and so I take quite a lot from that, nearly about half of what my HP was. But I know I can live another one, especially when I get Leech Recovery. So I really should, this is where I make a fairly big misplay here. I should definitely have gone for a Wish, because I know I can live the next move. And that way, if I'd gone for the Wish now, I would have all my hit points back and be able to protect the last turn of his Swallow, meaning that I would win 1-0 easily. But I protect now instead, which is a bad move, because now his Rotom Fan dies, his Swallow comes back in, doesn't take any Flame Orb damage because he didn't switch it in the middle of a turn. So he can Facade down my Clefable now, he'll live the burn damage, and then could Brave Bird my Ferrothorn, which might have killed, and it would have been a tie or a victory for him, just depending on how you would. Well, it must be a tie really, because he would have died to Iron Barbs, which means that I would have killed him last. But he goes for the Facade, which, looking at the amount of damage that it did, does 70 damage, I think, and it's resisted. And I think it's just slightly more powerful than Brave Bird, so Brave Bird might have killed, and it might have left me with 5 or 10 health. Don't really know. But so that's the end of the game. Good game, 777. And yeah, tip of the day: don't go and pick up pizza, because then you'll get hit by the roundabout, like what happened to me. So always get pizza delivered. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys.